Hello guys, I'm FIDE Instructor Atul Dahale and welcome to our session. And this is our new session on our YouTube channel here, Creative Corners YouTube channel, and I hope that you can hear me properly and everything. Hello guys, yes, I'm live. I can see it myself here, and let's see what we are going to do. So today's topic of discussion is obviously win at chess, right? With our parents, you can say. And this is our second part in this series of winning at chess, how to win at chess by using some tricks, some kind of traps, you can say. And the thing is that fundamental things should be corrected, then only you can win against any one of your family member, I will say. Especially sometimes what happens, like kids are there, they learn chess with from their dad or mom or something like that, and then in order to beat them, most of the times what happens is, like, if your parents have already taught you the chess, then you are not able to win against them, just because, like, out of fear, sometimes out of lack of knowledge, most of the time. Okay. And today I'm going to show you some of the things which will help you to play in a better way. See, if you play some good moves in your game, then definitely the chances of winning the game are much more higher. And that's what we are going to see step by step. I'll be showing you some of the games, I'll be showing you some traps, and during those games or something like that, I will tell you like what you should be doing, what you should be avoiding while playing the game. But I will tell you one thing, that many top players have learned the game of chess from their parents, and apparently after some time, when they learned about the game a little bit more, the knowledge was increased, they were able to beat their parents for sure. So guys, the trick is to just get good knowledge and implement it in your games. So for example, I want to tell you that our India's great world chess champion Vishwanathan Anand learned the game of chess at the age of 6 from his mom. His mother taught him the chess, and see where he is now. Like, his mother took a lot of efforts to teach him chess. I even read one book which was like the autobiography of Vishwanathan Anand, and in that book he said like he owes a lot of things to his mom, because he learned from her. And when they traveled to other place, and they traveled to Philippines at that time, and his mom used to take down the notes, and which were shown to everybody. She used to hear all those notes from a radio channel. And Anand was there, who used to go to school. After coming back from the school, his mom used to tell him what was happened, what new things are there, and everything all about the chess, and like that he learned. Okay, so the knowledge is very important. We need to improve our knowledge. And one more thing, like great world chess champion Capablanca, you can say, the third world chess champion, he also learned the game of chess from his father. And now, like, he is the world chess champion. So everything begins most of the time with your parents. But it's not like we should just be like that, content with that thing. We should appear like we should have more vigor to win more things in our life, and definitely it's possible. So guys, let's start with our today's session and find out what we can do more about our things. So the first things first, I want to show you a nice and a simple game today. Okay. A very easy and a tricky game, I'll say. Let me check. If you are there, guys, don't forget to send me a hi. Okay, don't forget to do that thing. Okay, fine. So today we will look at first game by Petrosian, a famous world chess champion. He was the world chess champion. Tigran Petrosian was his name. And in this game, Petrosian adopted a very interesting style of play. Okay, Rahul is here. Oh, right, cool. Rahul's favorite indoor game, chess, is here. Yes, chess is here. And Rahul, I'm going to show you some of the interesting things, some good games by good players. So let's start it then. Good to see you here. So Petrosian was white in this game, and he started out the game with just 1 minute. let me put it c4. Okay, I hope you're getting the moves. Yes, you're getting the moves. c4 was played in this game. Okay, so after c4, e5 was played, then knight c3. Petrosian is white, his opponent re, and it was played in the year of 1971. But just to let you know, like what you should be doing when you start the game, always pay attention to 2-3 things. One thing is like you should try to get some control over the center. That is very very important, because once you get the control over the center, it means that your pieces will be having more number of squares to play around. Okay, the second thing is, after getting the control, like here Petrosian has taken the control with the pawn and this knight. Okay, it is indirectly, although the pawn is not there in the center of the board, but still indirectly white is taking the control of the central squares. At least 1 or 2 squares you should have the control. The second step is to develop your pieces as quickly as possible. So this game is a very short game, but I wanted to show you one point. That's why I'm showing you this game, so be there with me. Okay, now here after this, Rahul, are you there with me? I hope you are there with me. You can send me hi or something like that, so that I'll know. I'll come to know. Just send me a hi if you're there. Okay, fine. Knight c3, and then black played knight to f6 square. Then white played knight of 3, and then knight c6 was played. Then he played g3. Both the sides are developing the pieces. King safety is also important, because if you don't pay attention to the king, then you might end up in a very bad position. Okay, so black plays bishop to b4 square. Oh, Rahul is here. Good to see you, Rahul. Okay, so be there with me. It will be fun if you are there and if you are learning and communicating with me. So keep the comments going on. Keep it always there. Okay, keep it lively in the chat. Don't make it a dull thing in the chat. Okay, I hope you will make it lively even though we are here. Okay, okay, how everything seems to be perfect here. Okay, so now in this game, the game proceeded. After bishop to b4 square, he played knight d5. Okay, he's playing his knight in the center of the board. That is completely fine, but black in this position captured the knight into d5. That is also completely normal. C captures d5. Why did he play knight d5? First of all, we should understand this bishop on b4 was attacking the knight, and it was threatening bishop into c3. So white thought like, okay, I will play my knight in the center of the board. I'll get more control of the center, and if you capture me, okay, if you capture me here after what is parton? Parton means what exactly? What are you asking about? Can you please tell me? Pawn. Did you say like on the chessboard every piece has a name? See this, all these pieces, small pieces you can say, soldiers, they are called as the pawn. P-A-W-N. Okay, P-A-W-N. This is called as the pawn, and this is the knight. K-N-I-G-H-T. घोड़े को knight बोलते हैं. घोड़ा जो रहता है उसको knight बोलते हैं. ठीक है. Knight is equal to horse. Okay, means horse is equal to knight in chess. Everything has a different name. I'll just tell you. Horse is equal to knight, and जो ऊंट रहता है उसको हम बोलेंगे bishop. Okay, so do you know the names of the pieces over on the board in English in chess? I hope you know it, and it is called as the bishop. Okay, and this is the king and the queen. So when I talk about the square name, it on the chessboard, I'll just repeat it this thing again, that I have talked about this thing previously also, and if you want to learn more about all these important concepts and everything, you can surely join our Unacademy's platform. On Unacademy's platform we have courses on chess, and I am teaching there. So in those courses, but shortly I'll just tell you, because chess notation is very important and you need to understand it. So on the chessboard, this vertical columns, you can say, they are called as the files. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. These are all the files on the chessboard, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are the horizontal ranks on the, means horizontal rows are there. These are the called as the ranks on the chessboard. Okay, so all these ranks are there, and first rank, second rank, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seven, eight. So when I talk about any square, let's suppose I talk about this square, then this square is named after the file and the combination of the rank. So this is the D file and this is the fifth rank. That's why it is called as the D5 square. So when I played that, knight will come to F3 square. Knight means the ghoda, the horse, will come to F3. F3 is the square combination of the file and the rank. Okay, F file and the third rank. That's why it is the F3 square. Getting it? Yes, Nampreet. Yes, Nampreet. Good to see you here. Good to see you here. Okay, let's go to the thing here. After c takes d5, okay, then black should have played his knight maybe to d4 square, just like the way white did, centralizing the piece and not asking him if he capture. Then it will be a normal move. Okay, so here he did not play this move. He played knight to e7 square, means okay, this is also a possibility. Or what happened in the game is like he played e4, but if playing e4 was a mistake in this case because of some reason. What happened is like after playing this move, Nampreet, okay, Nampreet, Nampreet is your name. Good, 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 Nampreet, good to know about all those things about you. It seems that you are interested in chess. And now after e4, thinking that what your opponent, see, always remember this thing while playing the game of chess with your parents or anyone, is like you should always consider what your opponent is going to play. You might play your move, you might think like, okay, I want to play this, and it will be, everything will be cool. But chess is not played only from one side. Chess is played from the both sides, and we need to always consider our opponent's moves. Okay, so when e4 is played in this position, then you should understand that what white can play. White can obviously capture on c6 square. Okay, so black ने क्या सोचा कि इस पोजीशन में black को लगा कि ठीक है c6 पे मारेंगे तो हम भी मारेंगे f3 पे, तो इक्वल इक्वल है सब कुछ, 1 2 3 4, मतलब दोनों की तरफ दो दो बिशप है और एक एक क्वीन है, दो दो रुक है, एवरीथिंग इज फाइन, ऐसा ब्लैक को लगा. बट white came up with a very nice move in this position by which he won one piece. And the thing is that he won the piece because the pawn is there on c6 square, it is attacking on b7 square. Okay, so he came up with a very beautiful move. Okay, the move is queen b3. Now black is suddenly surprised in this position. What is really happening? Because white has played queen b3 and there are many threats in this position. First of all, the queen is attacking on the bishop on b4 and it is also attacking the pawn on f3. But as I said in the previous sentence that the pawn on b7 is also being attacked because of the pawn here. And this is the trap which black failed to see earlier. So that's why I was telling you, when you are playing the game, always pay attention to your opponent's threat. Threat means what? What your opponent will play if he is on the move. Okay, that is the threat. And how to understand the threat? That is a very simple technique is there. When you want to understand the threat is, see, if you pass on the move to your opponent and if he is on the move, then what he will play. If you just consider this thing in your mind, then you will understand, oh, if he is on the move, then he is going to play this move. So always ask this question to yourself before playing your move, that what is my opponent's idea, then only play the move. Okay, if you don't see your opponent's idea, then it means that you are not looking at anything. Okay, it's very very important to look at your opponent's idea. ओके चलो, तो फिर क्वीन b3 यहाँ पे खेला, बिशप के ऊपर अटैक भी है, तो बिशप अगर मूव कर दिया तो क्या होगा. तो लेट्स सपोज द बिशप गोज बैक, देन एज आई सेड अर्लियर द pawn on b7 is hanging, so white will just capture the pawn on b7 and after capture this pawn is attacking two pieces at the same time. Okay, and now one of the piece is going to fall and that's why the game will be lost very soon. Means piece चला जाएगा. Lost मतलब क्या, ब्लैक के पास एक पीस कम रहेगा. लेट्स सपोज ही कैप्चर्स द पॉन, देन अपना क्वीन जो है उससे b7 पॉन मार देंगे. तो बोर्ड पे अगर कैलकुलेट करोगे आप 1 2 3 4 पीसेस आर देयर, व्हाइट इज हैविंग 1 2 3 4 एंड 5 पीसेस. तो व्हाइट के पास 5 पीस है, ब्लैक के पास 4 है, तो इसका मतलब क्या है, व्हाइट प्लस में है, मतलब व्हाइट की पोजीशन अच्छी है, तो व्हाइट जीतना चाहिए. सो आई वांट टू प्ले विथ यू. ओके नामप्रीत, आज हम खेलने नहीं वाले, आज हम कुछ गेम्स देखने वाले हैं. सो बी देयर विथ मी एंड लर्न फ्यू थिंग्स. वी विल बी प्लेइंग अगेंस्ट यू फॉर श्योर. ओके, हम साथ में खेलेंगे, जरूर खेलेंगे. एक दिन हम पूरा 1 घंटा जो है हम प्ले विथ सब्सक्राइबर्स रखने वाले हैं. तो दैट टाइम यू कैन कम and you can definitely play, but before that you can be there with me and learn many things with me, because I'm talking about something. I hope that you are learning at least few things with me. Are you learning at least few things? Just let me know. Okay, just let me know this thing, that you are enjoying the game which I'm the ideas. See, what I'm talking about is the ideas which will be helpful for you in your game. Okay, yes Nampreet. मेरे हिसाब से मैं ठीक से नाम ले रहा हूँ आपका, नामप्रीत. करेक्ट है? करेक्ट होगा तो मुझे यस बोलो बस. यस, करेक्ट नाम ले रहे हो. ठीक है, चलो अभी यहाँ पे तो पीस मिल गया और गेम चलते रहेगा, बट वाइट विल डेफिनेटली हैव बेटर चांसेस बिकॉज ही हैज़ 1 एक्स्ट्रा पीस. ठीक है, अभी एक मूव रह गई. रुक B8 अगर खेला तो क्या होगा? ये रुक यहाँ पे अपने क्वीन के ऊपर भी इनडायरेक्टली अटैक कर रहा है, तो बट ठीक है, हम यहाँ पे मार के क्वीन बनाएंगे. एक बार क्वीन बन गया तो फिर उसने अगर क्वीन मार दिया तो हम भी उसका क्वीन मारेंगे. और यहाँ पे देखो कितने पीसेस ज़्यादा हो गए, 1 2 3 4 पीसेस वाइट के पास ज़्यादा है. फिर सब के सब पीसेस एक्सचेंज हो जाएंगे तो वाइट के पास फिर भी 2 पीस ज़्यादा रहेंगे. तो बढ़िया बात है, वाइट जीत जाएगा. यस, वेरी गुड. ओके, नामप्रीत इज एंजॉइंग द गेम. गुड टू नो अबाउट दैट थिंग. सो नामप्रीत, हम और भी गेम्स देखेंगे यहाँ पे. ठीक है, चलो फिर और भी कुछ देखते हैं बढ़िया सा. तो एक चीज़ है मैं तुम्हें बोलना चाहूँगा कि देखो चेस में ना, जैसे हमने ये गेम देखा अभी, चेस में और एक चीज़ रहती है कि एक ही पीस बार बार खेलना, ये बहुत गलत बात रहती है. एंड यू शुड नॉट प्ले द सेम पीस अगेन एंड अगेन. एंड देर आर मेनी ब्यूटिफुल एग्जाम्पल्स रिगार्डिंग दैट. एंड वन ऑफ द एग्जाम्पल आई एम गोइंग टू शो यू नाउ. Sorry, excuse me. One of the example I'm going to show you, but one thing is also there, that 1 minute. Sorry. Oh, thank you Nampreet, thank you for the like. And okay, और एक चीज रहती है कि जो स्टार्ट में जब खेलते हो आप, so you always have this habit of playing this h3 a3 a6 और h6 kind of moves. मतलब जब आप कोने वाले पॉइंट्स ऐसे ही खेलते हो, मेरे दिल में आया इसलिए मैंने खेल दिया, ऐसा आपके रहता है. क्यों खेला, कुछ पूछा तो आपके दिमाग में कोई आइडिया नहीं रहती है. तो आई विल टेल यू वन थिंग. while playing the game of chess, you should understand that it is the brain game. Okay, and you need to use your logic. Means brain मतलब क्या है? Brain is the combination of many things. I know this thing, but brain decision making जो रहती है, decisions are always made through logic and intellect. Correct? So we should use our intellect and also the logic. So chess में एक simple सी बात है, कोई भी मूव आप खेलो कोई बात नहीं है, but whenever you are playing the move, always remember this thing, that there should be a logic behind your moves. If you don't have any logic behind your moves, then it means that you are not playing the game of chess. You are just playing some random moves on the board without any idea what is going on. मतलब एक एलियन कोई रहेगा और ऊपर से देखेगा तो बोलेगा कि चेस बोर्ड के ऊपर अरे ये तो बस लकड़ी के पीसेस कहीं तो मूव कर रहा है. सो दैट इज नॉट हाउ यू शुड बी प्लेइंग, बिकॉज once you understand some of the rules of chess, how to play and what not to play and something like that, you should use your logic. कि कोई भी पीस खेलो पर उसके पीछे कुछ ना कुछ लॉजिक चाहिए कि क्यों खेला. So whenever you are going to play any move, always answer, like always ask yourself, like what is the logic behind the move, why I'm playing this move. And if your opponent has played some move, try to understand the same logic from his move also, because once you start understanding the logic in your opponent's move and your move, you will start playing much more better. Okay, cool hai? Just tell me if you are understanding, and it might be helpful. Dosto, if you are new here, don't forget to like the stream. Okay, don't forget to like the stream and subscribe to the channel as well. Okay, so let's go to the next position here. Next game which I want to show you is also very interesting. It was played by top player, very top player, I will tell. Okay, so just 1 minute, give me a second and I will be showing you the game straight away. So the game was played quite long back. Hello, hello, hello. Dark Spirit Clashers is here. Good to see you here. Okay, so let me get the game for you. I am getting it on the screen. And one thing I want to show you is here on the board. Okay, I'm going to show you a checkmate. So let me get the board here for you. Okay, this is the chessboard for you. I hope you got it. Okay, just 1 minute. Yep. So the board is there and I have played one move here over here. So here we will be looking at the game from the black side. Okay. And I am Rohit. Oh, Rohit is here. Good to see you, Rohit. You were there in the class, I remember. And now we are going to see something why you should not be playing the moves like h6 or a6. Okay. So pay attention to this thing. e4, e5 was played. Knight f3, knight c6. He played his controlling the center and bringing your pieces, a very standard idea. Bishop came to c4 square. Black also played bishop c5. Now c3 was played by white. Whenever you play this kind of a move, it means that you want to play d4. Okay, so black was ready for this thing. He understood that his opponent is going to play d4 and now he plays queen b6. Okay, so abhi queen b6, bishop b6, sorry, white played d4. Okay, let's suppose you are playing from black side and your dad is playing from your white side. ठीक है, हम ऐसा सोचेंगे कि आपके पापा जो है या मम्मी कोई भी जो भी है आपके पेरेंट वो वाइट साइड से खेल रहे हैं. तो as I said earlier, we need to understand the threat of your opponent. So whenever we are going to see this game, but in the perspective of you as a son from the black side, and white will be your parent, maybe your dad. Okay, so here now after d4, you know that आपके पापा ने इस पोजीशन में, your dad has controlled the center and everything, that is completely fine. But you are also smart. Okay, you said like, okay, I will develop my queen to 1 square, because it is also advised that not to play your queen too early in the game, and that too in the open field, because if you play your queen somewhere here, then your dad will get the chance to play bishop g5, harassing your queen, and that is not something which you want in the position, isn't it? So here queen e7 is okay, because if your opponent plays bishop g5 in this position, you can simply develop your piece and you will say like, okay papa, आपने बिशप वहां पे खेला, मैंने भी मेरा नाइट निकाला, तो दैट इज ओके फॉर मी. ठीक है, सो इन द गेम योर डैड maybe he played castles in this case, and after castling what you should do? Well, you should also tell, okay, you are castling, I will also develop my piece so that I can castle in the position. Okay, but now you play knight to f6 square, because developing pieces in the opening phase is very very important. So you bring your knight in the game. So now your dad thinks that, okay, your knight is there and I need to dislodge this knight, so he plays d5. But if you pay attention to this move and you understand, try to understand why did he play this move, because as I said, you need to understand the logic behind your opponent's move. And your dad has played this d5 move in this position, and what to do in this case? Are you going to just think like, okay, he has played such a nice move, what I should do and not? But the thing is that here, if you pay attention, although that knight needs to go away, but it is not completely out of the game after few moves, because it can come back in the game. But there is a trap which your dad has kept on you, that if you play knight a5, then the knight on a5 will not come in the game so easily. I know that you want to capture the bishop on c4, but he's your dad, right? He will understand your threat. He will ask himself like, okay, he has played this move, so what I am going to do? So he'll understand, okay, the knight is going to capture bishop, so he will play bishop to d3 square. And now white's threat will be to play b4, and the knight will be trapped because it will not be having any squares. So देखो, एक move के वजह से, just by playing knight a5 and thinking that your opponent will not move the bishop and you will win the bishop, it will be a stupidity, correct? So in such cases, we should not just think about one move, we should think a little bit further. Okay, we should think a little bit further in the game. So guys, if you are new here, don't forget to like the stream and be a little bit communicative in the stream, in the chat section also. I'll be very happy if you ask me questions. Okay, so I'll be looking at the chat here, so don't forget to talk with me, ask me questions, feel free. Okay, this is your channel and I'm quite happy that you are here being the part of this amazing initiative by Unacademy. Okay, be creative. Okay, fine. So bishop d3 will be there and the knight will be trapped. So knight is, see, always remember one more thing I want to tell you. Knight on the rim is dim. Rim मतलब क्या? Chess का जो, if you put any of your pieces on the corners, we know that in the checkmate also we have looked at this thing that pawn on e7 at e6, the bishop on f8 and c5, queen on d8 f6, then queen on f6 to f2, checkmate. Oh हो. नामप्रीत ने एक चेकमेट का फॉर्मूला ढूंढा है यहाँ पे. ओके, बट नामप्रीत अगर व्हाइट अगर अच्छे से खेलेगा ना तो वहां पे ऐसे चेकमेट नहीं होता है. आपका आइडिया सही है, बट व्हाइट प्लेयर अगर अलर्ट रहेगा तो ऐसे चेकमेट नहीं होता. मैं आई विल टॉक अबाउट दैट थिंग, जस्ट बी देयर इन द स्ट्रीम. आई विल टॉक अबाउट दैट थिंग, हाउ टू अवॉइड दैट चेकमेट. ओके, पर अभी हम यहाँ पे देखेंगे, यहाँ पे भी हम चेकमेट करने वाले व्हाइट किंग को, बट अभी इसके बाद क्या हुआ है वो देखेंगे. अभी नाइट के ऊपर अटैक है, नाइट को लेके जाना पड़ेगा. जस्ट आई वाज टॉकिंग अबाउट वन रूल, नाइट ऑन द रिम इज डिम. उसको हिंदी में अगर बोला जाए तो कोने में घोड़ा काम करे थोड़ा. ओके, मतलब घोड़े को कोने में लेके नहीं जाना है. जब भी आप कोने में लेके जाते हो उसका काम कम हो जाता है. क्यों? क्योंकि वो स्क्वायर जो है कम कंट्रोल करता है. लेट्स सपोज दिस नाइट इज इन द सेंटर ऑफ द बोर्ड. ओके, then it is related to center, then it controls 8 squares at the same time. मेरे क्लास में कल एक बच्चा आया था अनअकैडमी में, उसने ये नाइट को, जब मैंने बोला था कि इट बिकम्स लाइक द ऑक्टोपस नाइट बिकॉज इट इज कंट्रोलिंग 8 स्क्वायर्स, उसने मुझे बोला कि सर वो तो ऑक्टो अंकल बन गए. So it is our octo uncle when it is near the center. So always remember that we should have our 2 octo uncles, okay, in the game. Never forget about this thing. Keep your knight towards the center of the board. So here black will play knight b8 because he has some idea. He is going to play d6 and then knight b7, knight bd7 will be played and knight will be jumping over to c5 square, attacking the pawn on e4. But one drawback has been happened in white's camp, that white playing d5, ये bishop का diagonal बंद हो गया बेचारे का. अभी if you ask a question to this bishop, how are you feeling in this position, then he will say what? I am feeling bad because my diagonal is blocked, because it is said that bishop belongs to the open diagonals, guys, and if you block your bishop's open diagonal, obviously the bishop is going to feel very sad and you should not do this thing. But if you are thinking from black's bishop perspective, the bishop on b6, he will be very happy because he'll say until the previous move the pawn was on d4 and I was blocked, my path was blocked, but after d5 move my diagonal, full diagonal is open and I am happy with this thing because bishop is a long range piece, guys, and whenever bishop is, although the bishop is quite long, means it's there on a7 or b6 square, wherever it is there, it is still attacking till g1, means f2 pawn is also being attacked by the bishop. So this is the magic of the bishop. You should utilize your bishop. Even they are neither like the snipers, I call them snipers, मतलब दूर से बैठ के वो निशाना बराबर लगाते हैं. सो यू शुड प्लेस देम एट राइट पोजीशन. आप में से कोई कुछ ना कुछ गेम भी खेलते हो, कुछ भी खेलते हो, तो उसमें देखो स्नाइपर का बहुत बढ़िया इस्तेमाल कर सकते हो. सो द बिशप्स आर स्नाइपर्स इन दिस पोजीशन एंड यू आर गोइंग टू यूज इट. सो white played bishop d3 because the pawn on e4 was being attacked. You played d6 because the knight should also come in the game, plus the bishop's diagonal should also be open. As I said, bishop belongs to open diagonals. Okay, knight belongs to center of the board and rook जो रहते हैं that belongs to open files. तो अभी तो open file तो कर नहीं सकते हो, तो कम से कम diagonal तो open करो, knight को center के तरफ रखो, अपना जो काम रहता है वो अच्छे से करो. ठीक है. So white played h3, a very common mistake by many players, just because your opponent's piece is going to jump on the g4 square, you play this move. Okay, Sangeeta Gupta is here. Hello. Good to see you here. Sangeeta, h3 खेला है अभी. As I said, like from white side, your dad is playing and your dad has played h3 move, and then you should think, okay, h3 move तो खेला है यहाँ पे, पर मेरा जो बिशप है लॉन्ग रेंज बिशप है, तो मैं यहाँ पे टारगेट कर रहा हूँ, तो इस h3 मूव का तो मुझे कुछ ना कुछ फायदा लेना पड़ेगा, बिकॉज your dad's king is there and this bishop is also there, this bishop is also there. King के सामने इतने थोड़े पीस है, मतलब knight and these 2-3 pawns are there and my knight is also going to jump, the queen is also ready to come in the game very soon, so I need to open up the position on this side of the board, correct? So that's why I will decide to play h6. Now h6 is played. Okay, you will say like you are also creating a target, but the difference is there that from the black side the king is in the center of the board, it is not there, and this move h6 is actually played not to stop bishop g5 but to play g5 himself. He wants to play in the aggressive move. So one thing I would like to tell you that if you want to win at chess, play aggressive chess. Have some aggressive ideas in your mind. आइडियाज से खेलो, लॉजिक से खेलो तो आप जरूर जीतोगे, ऐसे ही मत खेलो कुछ भी, ठीक है? Oh wow, Aditya is here and he is Gujarat state level player. Great. So Aditya, I will be very happy if you suggest some moves in this position whenever I ask the question. So be the part of the chat, be the part of the live stream, okay? Be active because we are going to solve some puzzles now. I hope you will be very happy to solve the puzzles. Okay, queen e2 was played and then black played g5 because he wants to open up the position on this side of the board. Oh, Nampreet ka, okay, Nampreet has a favorite player, that Vishwanathan. Obviously Vishy Anand किसको पसंद नहीं है, he is the world chess champion, सबको पसंद है, मेरे भी favorite player है, ठीक है? Now g5 is played because black wants to open up the position on this side of the board. So white played okay, knight g2. यहाँ पे मैं g4 stop करने का ट्राई करता हूँ, but black player was very stubborn. He said मुझे white का कुछ भी करके king side open करना है. Once the king side will be opened up, my rook will also be coming on this not that file, sorry, this file, and I will checkmate white's king. So he plays g4, not fearing anything. hg4 मारने के बाद उसने रुक लाया. तो एक चीज और एक ध्यान रखो, whenever you are attacking, okay, we should play with all your pieces, okay? Bring the, I always tell this thing to my students that all the pieces on the board are like toys, okay? And if you are playing a game or something like that, bring all the toys to the party. A party में सब toys लेके, मतलब I talk about those things which are like kids, but if you are adult, then I will tell you this thing that whenever you are partying or something like that, always remember that you cannot really party alone. We need to call our friends or family or someone like that. So bring all your friends for the party, I'll say, because on the chessboard, all your pieces from your side are your friends, okay? All the pieces are your friends and we should call everyone for the party. And whenever you are attacking, remember one more thing, that at least 3 pieces should be there to attack. When you launch the attack, 3 pieces से attack करेगा तो checkmate करने के chances बढ़ जाते हैं, ठीक है? So rook g8, his opponent played bishop into h6, एक pawn मिल गया, खुश हो गया, कोई बात नहीं. Knight just captured this pawn. Now knight is going to capture here also. So here let's suppose a random move is being played. So let knight d2 खेल दिया इस पोजीशन में, तो क्या करेंगे हम? knight d2 के बाद गेम खत्म करने के लिए बहुत इजी है. One thing is like we can just bring the queen to h4 square. If this knight is being attacked, if he plays knight f3 in this position, which is a good idea in this case, but in that case queen will just capture the bishop on h6. And if you don't play this move, if you play knight into g4, then we have this bishop into g4. If queen captures, obviously we'll capture the queen. If queen moves anywhere, then we have this queen into h6 just winning the piece. Black is just winning, right? So यहाँ पे उसने knight d2 नहीं खेला, उसने bishop e3 खेला. उसको लगा कि ये bishop का diagonal है ना, इसको हम बंद करते हैं, but bishop का diagonal बंद भी कर दिया, तो अभी knight into h2 आया, king into h2, and now he brings the powerful queen in the game with queen h4 check. And after queen h4, king g1. Chalo, let me see how many of you tell me the correct answer here. Which move will you play from black side and threaten checkmate on white's king? Just let me know. Just let's see. यहाँ पे नामप्रीत है, आदित्य is also there. Let's see, आदित्य और नामप्रीत, can you tell me the move? I'm waiting for your answer, guys. Which move will you play? अभी देखो तुम्हारा रूक जो है ये फाइल में है. The queen is also attacking on the king. The bishop is also there. This bishop is also ready to come in the game. So as I said, like we should have at least have 3 pieces. So we have more than 3 pieces in attack. So which move will you play here? देखो इस पोजीशन में ब्लैक के साइड से चेकमेट करने के लिए इंटरेस्टिंग ऑप्शंस तो है, बट द थिंग इज दैट द स्क्वायर ऑन G2 इज अ वेरी बिग स्क्वायर. सर 2 moves लगेंगे. यस आदित्य, जस्ट टेल मी द मूव्स, टेल मी द मूव्स. आई एम वेटिंग फॉर योर आंसर. टेक योर टाइम एंड टेल मी द मूव्स. आई एम हियर टू listen to your answer. ओके सी, G2 के ऊपर प्रेशर करने के लिए क्या खेल सकते हो. एक मूव है बिशप H3, दूसरी मूव है क्वीन H3. दोनों में से एक ही बेस्ट मूव हो सकती है इस पोजीशन में. आर यू गेटिंग इट? आई होप यू आर गेटिंग इट. ओके, इन दिस पोजीशन द बेस्ट मूव इज एक्चुअली टू प्ले क्वीन टू H3 स्क्वायर. अभी क्वीन H3 खेलने के बाद इसको, ये पॉन से क्वीन को मार नहीं सकते बिकॉज दिस इज अ पिन ऑन दिस फाइल. ओके, so the pawn cannot really capture it. And now the next move is like just going to play queen into G2. if अगर black ने bishop से bishop मार दिया तो हम queen into G2 मार के checkmate कर देंगे. और उसने नहीं मारा, उसको लगा कि G2 सपोर्ट करते हैं, हम G3 खेलते हैं, तो इस पोजीशन में rook H8 एक अच्छी चाल है. सो आफ्टर rook H8 what is happening? yes, हाँ देखो H8 पे फिर queen H1. या करेक्ट, दैट इज वन ऑफ द थ्रेड्स इन द पोजिशन. बट इफ यू प्ले डायरेक्टली rook H8 ना आदित्य, तो F3 आ जाएगा. तो F3 के बाद अगर क्वीन H1 चेक दिया तो किंग F2 भाग जाएगा. तो हमें उसे भागने नहीं देना है, हमें उसको बंद करना है स्क्वेयर्स. तो पहले क्वीन H3 खेलो, G3 खेलने के बाद rook H8 खेलो. अभी F3 अगर खेलेगा तो यहाँ पे हम पहले ऑब्वियसली यहाँ पे क्वीन H1 खेला तो किंग F2 और किंग E1 भाग जाएगा वो. पर हमें एक अच्छी चाल है, अपना जो बिशप है B6 पे वो अभी काम में आएगा. एंड वी कैन प्ले बिशप इनटू E3 चेक. अभी क्वीन से मार दिया तो यहाँ पे क्वीन H2 इज अ चेक एंड मेट, या फिर क्वीन G3 इज ऑल्सो अ चेक एंड मेट बिकॉज किंग विल नॉट बी हैविंग एनी स्क्वेयर्स टू मूव अराउंड बिकॉज एवरीथिंग इज बीइंग कवर्ड एंड इट विल बी अ चेक एंड मेट. सो यहाँ पे अगर उसने rook F2 खेला तो फिर हम क्वीन H1 चेकमेट करेंगे. तो क्योंकि उसको जो एस्केप स्क्वायर था, हम उसको एस्केप स्क्वायर जहाँ से वो भाग सकता है, वो स्क्वायर उसके खुद के रुक ने कंट्रोल किया है. And this bishop which was sitting far away is now very handy in this position. So this is how black won the game. A very nice and beautiful game. I hope that when you are playing your game against your father or mother, someone in your family, you will play with your pieces, you will bring your pieces in the game, you'll call all the toys to the party and you will definitely win. Because as I said earlier, top players in the world, they have started just because of their parents, and they ultimately won against everyone. Okay, and it all happened just because they learned important skills related to chess. And I hope that you learned something today, that H3 जैसे moves खेलना मतलब target create करना opponent के लिए, and to attack on that target black played very aggressive. तो दो तीन चीज़ें और भी याद रखना, that you need to play with the logic, you need to understand the logic behind your opponent's moves also, and you should play your moves with the logic. Just आपके दिल में आया इसलिए don't just play any move. Try to understand why, and any move whatever you are going to play, you should say. One more thing I want to tell you, that oh, your favorite sports is chess. Okay, let's see. We will try to solve some puzzles now, and I'll ask you some puzzles. I'll ask you something. Let's see whether you can solve it. We'll solve some mate in one puzzles, and I hope that you will get the mate in one puzzles. Let's see whether you can get it. Okay, चलो हम mate in one solve करते हैं अभी. एकदम easy but interesting. ठीक है? So let me get the board for you so that you will mate in one. Okay, this is the position on the board, and here you need to find out the mate in one. चलो हम mate in one solve करते हैं. देखो यहाँ पे बिशप और क्वीन है. पजल टाइम फॉर यू. ओके, पजल टाइम फॉर यू. जस्ट टेल मी, पजल सॉल्व करेंगे अभी मेट इन वन. एक के बाद अब एक हम मेट इन वन पजल सॉल्व करने वाले हैं अभी. एंड टेल मी व्हाट टू डू हियर. वाइट का मूव है, वाइट टू प्ले. Okay, now everything is set. Mate in 1, white to move. Come on, tell me. I hope you will get it. Here the mate in 1 is very easy. So queen h8, game over. Right, correct, exactly. Queen will come to h8 square and it's the game over. Very good. थोड़ा जल्दी जल्दी बताना मुझे. Queen h8 in a check and mate. चलो next puzzle now. Because why this is a checkmate? Because the bishop is controlling this queen here. It is supporting them. The king cannot capture the queen. King cannot go to any of the squares. And it's a check and mate. So let's go to the next puzzle now. And this is the next puzzle. What is the answer here? White to play and checkmate black's king. चलो बताओ मुझे. Checkmate बताओ. I hope you will get it. इट्स वेरी इजी. दिस नाइट इज देयर. ये किंग को चेकमेट करना है. वाइट की मूव है यहाँ पे. द क्वीन कैन कम टू सम स्क्वायर एंड इट विल चेकमेट ब्लैक्स किंग यहाँ पे. एंड वी आर गोइंग टू डू दैट इन जस्ट वन मूव. व्हाट विल यू प्ले? I hope that you can see this queen can come all the way to h7 square and this yes, queen to h7 and it's a mate because knight is supporting the queen. Very good, very good. Aditya, you are a good player. I'll be very happy if you even join Unacademy's creative corner because we have started with the chess section there. So be the part of it. You can use my coupon code that is Atul YT10 to get 10% discount. Creative corner ka link is also there and I will show you how to join creative corner also. Okay. Creative corner and Unacademy. You can see in the description there are some links are there. You can click on it and you will understand what is there. So we'll go to the next puzzle now. Let's go to the next one and try to get it. So the next puzzle is there. White to play and checkmate black's king. दिस इज ऑल्सो वेरी इजी. हमें ब्लैक के किंग को एक सिर्फ चेक देना है और उसको चेकमेट करना है. तो चेक कहाँ से है वो ढूंढो. इन दिस पोजिशन द टू चेक्स आर देयर इन दिस पोजिशन बट ओनली वन चेक इज गोइंग टू हेल्प. वन चेक इज गोइंग टू हेल्प. नामप्रीत आप यहाँ पे होगे तो आप चेकमेट बताओ मुझे. व्हाइट के साइड से ब्लैक को चेकमेट करना है हमें एक मूव में. जस्ट वन मूव चेकमेट गाइज. वी आर गोइंग टू सॉल्व 3 more puzzles and then I will show you one more game guys. Okay, I'll be showing you one more game, so be there with me. And 3 more puzzles, 1 2 and 3 4. And if you are new here, don't forget to like the stream. Okay, don't forget to like the stream. So here knight can give the check, so we have two options, knight f6 check and knight d6 check. And if any of the check if you give, then it is going to be a check and mate very soon. So what we are going to play here, the best move is knight to d6 check because we are going to give the check. We are controlling the f7 square and the king cannot move around. No other piece can capture the knight and it's a mate. If you play knight f6, it will not a check and mate because उसके पास king f7 जगह रहेगी. तो चेक रहेगा पर जगह रहेगी और ऊपर से पॉन भी मार सकता है उसको. So we don't want this thing. So just play knight d6 and it is check and mate. So 2 more puzzles. Okay, yes, knight to d6. Very good, very good, very good. Now second last position here, the queen is controlling on this diagonal. The king is there. The back rank checkmate problem is there. And how will you checkmate? So if you know like what is back rank checkmate problem is there, it means that we are going to checkmate our opponent with the major piece. So we need to find out check in this position. White to play is there guys, and let's see whether you can get it, whether you can get it. See here, back rank checkmate means we need to give the check with the major piece. If you play queen d8 check, okay, if you play, sorry, not e8, if you play queen d8 check, then this queen on h4 will just capture your queen, so that is not a good idea. The best move is to play rook e8 check. Priyanshu the Iron Man, yes, hello Priyanshu, good to see you here. So rook e8 will give the check, and the king is not having any squares. Nobody can capture the queen here. Good evening, good evening. The king cannot come to h7 square because our queen is like controlling this h7 square, and it's a check and mate. So last puzzle here, and then we will be looking at one very nice game by which you will understand some things. Okay, so Priyanshu, if you are there new here, be there with me because we are going to see a new and interesting game after this puzzle. So try to solve this puzzle. White to play and checkmate. White to play and checkmate here. This pawn is controlling this square, the king cannot come out. This pawn is controlling this square, so the king cannot come out, and this bishop is there. You need to find out a check. If you give a check to black's king, then it is a check and mate. Chalo batao jaldi jaldi. Come on, tell me fast. If you tell me fast, then I will be very happy. Don't delay the process, because after this also we are going to look at one very quick game. फटाफट एक गेम देखने वाले हैं हम. White to play. Yes, bishop to g7. Very good. Bishop to g7 is a check and mate. Aditya, you are on fire today. I like it. Priyanshu is also on fire. Very good, guys. Bishop g7 is a check and mate क्योंकि king से bishop को मार नहीं सकते and pawn will just capture. So now it's time for the game. Let's look at one game, a nice and interesting game I'm going to show you. Okay. So the game which I have selected is just 17 moves game, guys. Okay, and the game will be over very soon, but we need to understand some of the things in the game, what happened, what not happened. Okay, this is a little bit complicated, but I just want to show you one thing which will be useful for you. So let's look at the game and then understand, okay, what is there in the game. So let me get the board for you first of all, and once you get the board, then everything will be cool. Okay, fine. So here, this is the Spellman versus Val 1-0, and you can say like Spellman is white and Wale is black in this position. And what happened in the game? The game started with e4 move. Just okay, I'll show you a little bit more also so that you will get more idea of the game. So here, I hope that you can get it. It was played in Vienna 1926, guys. It was played in Vienna 1926, and in a very difficult name to pronounce, Van Trebesch Memorial. Okay. 1926 में game खेला था, but this is a very instructive game and I like this game. e4 e6. Okay. Then d4 d5, knight c3, knight f6, e captures d5, e captures d5, bishop g5, and then bishop e7 was played. And after bishop e7, bishop d3, white played this move, and knight c6. Both the players are developing the pieces, they are bringing the pieces in the game. Center is also there, so everything is going good. So white develops yet another piece with knight ge2. Black plays knight b4, attacking the bishop on d3. Okay, now he's attacking the bishop on d3. What to do in this case? Oh, you always start with the pawn to d4. Okay, fine. हम e4 या d4 दोनों खेल सकते हैं. Okay. Okay, the bishop is being attacked, but white wanted to bring the piece in the game, so he plays knight g3. Obviously his idea is to play sometimes knight f5, or maybe if he gets the chance to play knight h5, keeping some eye towards the black's king side. Here black captured the bishop here, knight captures d3, queen captures d3. देखो क्या हुआ है पोजीशन में, ब्लैक ने नाइट c6 पहले खेला, फिर उसने खेला नाइट b4 और उसने खेला नाइट इंटू d3. तो इतना सब कुछ करने के बाद उसने बिशप मारा, जो बिशप एक ही घर खेला था, तो उसके 3 मूव खेलने के बाद उसने जो एक ही मूव, तो उसका 2 मूव का तो नुकसान हो गया ना. सो आई विल टेल यू वन थिंग, दैट वी शुड नॉट प्ले दिस काइंड ऑफ मूव्स. लाइक ओपनिंग फेज में whenever you are playing the game, okay, always remember this thing, when you are playing the game you should not play the same piece again and again. If you want to win the game against anyone, remember that एक ही piece को बार बार बेवजह मत खेलो. I know that black wanted to capture the bishop, पर ऐसे बिशप को मार रहे हो आप जो सिर्फ एक घर खेला है, इट इज नॉट दैट फेयर, राइट? Instead of that, black should have played his own bishop, or black should have played this bishop to some other place, bishop e6 खेलो या castle करो, कुछ development करो. We need to play, always try to develop a new piece in the opening phase because it's very very important. Okay, now here black should castle to safeguard his king, and that is very important. क्या हुआ आदित्य, आप हंस रहे हो? Okay. So castling should have been done in this position, but black ने सोचा कि मैं g6 खेलता हूँ और bishop f5 खेलूंगा कभी तो, या फिर this knight is not going to have any of the squares, means h5 and f5 are not going to be there with this knight. So that's why I played g6 move. But as I said earlier in the previous game which we looked at, उस पोजीशन में व्हाइट ने h3 मूव खेला था और टारगेट बन गया था, राइट? अभी g6 खेला है तो g6 के बाद ये टारगेट नहीं है एक्चुअली, बट इसके वजह से देयर आर वीकनेसेस इन दिस पोजीशन. अगर ब्लैक ने गलती से यहाँ पे कैसल कर दी तो उसके डार्क स्क्वायर तो पूरे वीकनेसेस है, और अपना बिशप भी यहाँ पे आ सकता है एंड इट विल बी ट्रबल. प्लस g6 मूव खेलने के बाद क्या हो गया है, ये नाइट को जो सपोर्ट था पॉन का वो भी चला गया है. So that is also not a good idea. So this bishop will be very good on this diagonal, and let's see what happens. So here white just simply castle because his king should be safe. He castles. Black plays c6 move. Now rook a e1, bringing all the toys to the party, calling all your friends for the party is very very important. So he plays rook a e1. Now black plays castles. Okay, castling करने के बाद white understood that उसका bishop जो है यहाँ पे pressure डाल रहा है. So knight is there. इस नाइट को बिशप का सपोर्ट है, इस बिशप को क्वीन का सपोर्ट है, राइट? सो दिस बिशप इज द मिडी लाइक इज इन द मिडल. इफ दिस बिशप इज नॉट देयर, नाइट को सिर्फ क्वीन का सपोर्ट रहेगा. सो व्हाइट वाज वेरी क्लेवर. उसने सोचा कि चलो अगर हम ये बिशप को यहाँ से रिमूव कर देते हैं बोर्ड से तो नाइट विल बी पिन्ड. एक बार नाइट पिन हो गया तो फिर दिक्कत हो जाएगी ब्लैक को. तो ही फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल प्लेड रूक कैप्चर्स e7, एंड आफ्टर दिस क्वीन इनटू e7. He just want to attack this knight and he will get the knight, but इतना आसान नहीं है. This is not that easy. Okay, so first he plays queen f3, attacking the knight. अभी if you play any random move, let's suppose you play bishop g4, then white will just capture the knight here, and after this capture you can see that white will be having 1 2 3 4 pieces, black will be having 1 2 and 3 pieces. So किसका फायदा हुआ? Obviously it is beneficial for white in this position. So he did not play bishop g4. The idea is to support the knight on f4 because अभी देखो चेस में दो टाइप के पीसेस रहते हैं. सर मेरा मेनी टाइम इलीगल मूव हो जाता है कैसल करते टाइम. एनी सजेशंस प्लीज? ओके, कैसलिंग करते टाइम ऑलवेज रिमेंबर देयर आर फ्यू थिंग्स विच यू शुड फॉलो. वन थिंग इज देयर दैट देखो इस पोजिशन में आपको अगर जब कैसलिंग करना है तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू शुड अंडरस्टैंड दैट द किंग एज वेल एज द रूक गेम में कभी भी खेले नहीं चाहिए. दे शुड नेवर बी प्लेड इन द गेम. अनदर थिंग इज दैट अपोनेंट का कोई भी पीस आपके किंग के ऊपर अटैक करने वाला नहीं चाहिए, मतलब योर किंग शुड नॉट बी अंडर चेक. ओके, दैट इज द सेकेंड थिंग. एंड किंग अभी यहाँ पे दो घर जाने वाला है, करेक्ट? सो ऑन दिस बोथ द स्क्वायर्स वेयर द किंग इज गोइंग टू बी ट्रैवल्ड, ऑन बोथ द स्क्वायर्स अपोनेंट के कोई भी पीस का अटैक नहीं चाहिए. मीन्स ऑन द स्क्वायर वेयर द किंग इज गोइंग टू बी देयर, देयर शुड नॉट बी अ चेक बाय योर अपोनेंट. एंड वन मोर थिंग इज ऑल्सो देयर दैट अभी ये रुक तो इधर आने वाला है ना, तो अगर रुक आ रहा है तो ठीक है, रुक के ऊपर कोई भी अटैक रहेगा तो दैट इज ओके, बट किंग के ऊपर अटैक नहीं चाहिए, चेक नहीं चाहिए, किंग मूव नहीं होना चाहिए पहले कोई भी मूव के ऊपर. रुक शुड ऑल्सो बी नेवर बी मूव्ड इन द पोजिशन एंड देन ओनली यू कैन कैसल. सो इफ यू फॉलो दिस रूल्स देन योर कैसलिंग विल बी लीगल, अदरवाइज इट विल बी इलीगल. आई होप यू गॉट दिस. आदित्य, डिड आई सॉल्व योर पजल लाइक प्रॉब्लम? आई होप आई टोल्ड यू द करेक्ट थिंग. Okay, so now he supports the knight with king g7. Now the king is supporting, queen is also supporting, but the knight cannot really move. Whenever you move the knight, see, let's suppose in this position if you move the knight, the queen will be captured. So knight pin है, ठीक है? पिनिंग मतलब क्या? कोई मेजर पीस कोई माइनर पीस के पीछे रहेगा और कोई मेजर या माइनर पीस जो भी रहेगा वो उस माइनर पीस के ऊपर अटैक कर सकता है. Okay, hand. Okay, you should always touch the king first. Okay, you should always touch the king first and then only you should castle. You should not start your castling by touching the rook. You should always touch the king first and then only you should move the king first and then you should move the rook. Okay, I hope you will remember this thing. Okay, fine. So here the knight, whenever it moves, the queen will be hanging. So he supports the knight, but now it's time to bring more pressure on the knight on f6. तो देखो यहाँ पे knight e4 तो आ सकता है, with knight c4 is a good idea, but black मार देगा. तो क्या black के pawn से knight मारने देना चाहिए? Well, if you pay attention to the position a little bit more, then you will understand it is completely fine, because black का king जो है वो इस पोजिशन में बहुत एक्सपोज है. उसके king के सामने जो squares है, dark squares, these squares are very weak. So that's why he played knight e4 in the position. He gave up the knight and now he brought the knight to e4 square. Now the queen, this knight again cannot capture the knight because the queen will be hanging, will capture bishop into e7. ठीक है, and that's why अभी एक आइडिया है. देखो bishop e6 वगैरह कुछ खेला तो bishop into f6 मार के check, ये 4 के queen as well as the king both are being attacked, and if we capture here then queen will just capture here. तो देखो ऐसे हो गया. तो देखो एक चीज याद रखो, to win at chess we need to bring our pieces. आज के पूरे सेशन में if you remember only one concept, that bring your pieces in the attack. Whatever you are playing, develop your pieces and bring your pieces के साथ खेलो. कोई भी एक ही पीस बार बार मत खेलो. आज इतना भी 1 घंटे में सीखा तो बहुत सीख लिया ऐसा समझो, and try to implement this thing. And this knight is being attacked. He played queen e6 in the game, bishop into f6. Now again queen cannot capture here because knight as well as the queen both are attacking the queen on f6, and it will be just winning position for white because he has one extra queen on the board. Okay, queen is the most powerful piece. And okay, after bishop f6 he played king g8. Now all you need in this position, the bishop तो होल्स के ऊपर कंट्रोल कर रहा है. देखो डार्क स्क्वायर के ऊपर बिशप कंट्रोल कर रहा है, बिशप को सपोर्ट है नाइट का. हमें एक चीज चाहिए इस पोजीशन में, हमारा क्वीन जो है हमें चाहिए h6 पे. एक बार क्वीन अगर h6 पे आ गया तो फिर ये चेकमेट हो जाएगा. बट डायरेक्ट यहाँ से तो जंप मार नहीं सकते हम, तो हमें उसको लेके जाना पड़ेगा. तो हम लेके जाएंगे क्वीन f4. क्वीन f4 से नेक्स्ट आइडिया इज टू प्ले क्वीन h6. अभी ब्लैक इज हेल्पलेस, ही कैन नॉट डू एनीथिंग. इफ यू प्ले समथिंग लाइक क्वीन g4 ट्राइंग टू एक्सचेंज द क्वींस, तो हमें एक्सचेंज करना नहीं है इस पोजीशन में, हमें चेकमेट करना है ब्लैक के किंग को. तो हम क्वीन को लेके जाएंगे. तो देखो कैसे व्हाइट ने थोड़ा थोड़ा करके प्लानिंग किया गेम में. ही इम्प्लीमेंटेड हिज प्लान, ही हैड सम लॉजिक बिहाइंड हिज मूव. दैट्स व्हाट आई सेड in this whole session, that we should play the game of chess with logic, with some ideas. Without any idea we should not play any move, without any logic we should not play any move. And also we should understand what is my opponent's idea, what is my opponent's logic behind his move. If you start understanding the logic behind your move and your opponent move, then you will definitely win against your parents very soon. Okay, so now queen h6, and no matter what he is going to play, if he captures the knight, ठीक है, ब्लैक के पास बहुत ज़्यादा पीसेस है पर कोई दिक्कत नहीं, हम क्वीन g7 ब्लैक को चेकमेट कर देंगे. एंड दिस इज हाउ द गेम वाज आल्सो ओवर गाइज. Spillman won the game in a very nice fashion in 1926, and it was a beautiful game. So before we leave, I want to show you something. Okay, before we leave I want to show you something here. Just be there with me, just last few seconds I'll say. And here is the window which I wanted to show you. And here if you go to Unacademy's platform, what is Unacademy? I want to show you. The creative corner is there. Just click on the creative corner. See creative corner kahan pe hai, that also I want to show you. If you see on the left side, the CBSC pattern is there. If you click on the CBSC pattern, then creative corner is there. In creative corner there are 49 courses which are going on right now. Okay, so in 49 courses, if you click on the creative corner, then it will ask you to get the subscription, but sometimes the free sessions are also there. And today only I had a free session from 5 to 6, and there are many educators. And what do we do at free like here? Just understand this thing. देखो creative corner में ना, you can see that beyond the school syllabus, मतलब if you want to learn about the history, there is there. finance के ऊपर है, robotics के ऊपर है. if you want to talk fluently, public speaking के ऊपर courses है. then music, dance, then guitar you can learn here. then also book reading के बारे में है, blogging के बारे में there are courses. and also chess is also there. so there are many magic is there, Vedic maths is there. so you can see the here courses are there by different people, and these are the upcoming courses. My course is also there. You can see the top educators are there. I am there here, Atul Dahale. I teach chess there guys. Okay, so if you want to learn chess, definitely you can enroll for it. How to get the Suhani Shah is there, she teaches magic. Okay, Then Sandeep Batra is there, who, he teaches music, and such like that. Many interesting concepts are there in Creative Corner. You can definitely do it. And how to subscribe? Well, if you get the subscription, click on here. If you can see, 1 month के लिए 3000 rupees fees है in Creative Corner. And if you use my code, that is Atul YT10, then you will get 10% discount here. See, the prices are now reduced, and now the more number of months you go, the less will be the fees for you. So if you go for the 18 months, the fees only will be just 1000 rupees for you, and 18,000 rupees. So go for more number of months and you will be getting it much more cheaper, and you can learn a lot. I have plenty of courses on Unacademy platform. Already we have 3 courses. 4th course is also launched, and we are going to launch multiple courses very soon. So guys, be there with me, and let's learn chess in fun way. I hope you enjoyed here. Yes, my I can show you my profile also. Just 1 minute, I'll show you my profile. See, my profile is there. Just to show, just check it out. This is the profile. This is my profile, Atul Dahale. I already have courses there. Art of Attack is there. Beyond the school syllabus, today it was one lecture was there at 5 o'clock. Kingside Attack, Queenside Attack. Every week we have at least 3 to 4 every week, every day. In February, actually we have everyday lecture. Monday to Sunday we have every day 6 to 7. My lecture will be there on Unacademy's platform. Okay, so be there guys, and enjoy with me. Okay, so with this note, I will take your leave. I had a great time with you. Thank you very much for being there. Before you leave the stream, don't forget to like the stream. Okay, take care and goodbye.